been a while. So I am doing oh god, really bright, really bright. Let's back up a little. Gonna do a vlog today. It's been a while, but yes, I'm gonna try and vlog the day and kind of give you guys an update on where I've been. And I'm sure you've noticed what's going on right here. So hopefully later on today when Mason is taking a nap, I don't know if Landon will also be taking a nap, but when Mason's down, hopefully I can just sit down and give you guys like a full update on the saga that was January 2020. That still kind of is January 2020. Not much really planned for the day, just kind of doing some organizing and cleaning, and trying to get our lives back together. Because like I said, January's been a bit of a cluster. But yeah, I will sit down and give you guys a full update later on today. But for now, I'm going to fold some laundry. Exciting. See little dots on his face. Mason just still getting over chicken pox. Yep, again, the saga that was January. So, yeah. Right, so both the boys are down for a nap, so let's make some tea and we are gonna have a little chat about what's going on in all of this. We are gonna set up in the dining room because Derek's home, working from home today, and I could sit in the living room, but I feel like the boys would hear me and wake up earlier than I would like. So we're gonna set up in the living room. Let's get set up. Or living room, the dining room. Okay guys, let's chat. So, should have cleaned these before it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, let's talk about this situation going on my face. Basically, the new year kind of started in the worst kind of way. We all got really sick. It was just like a really bad cold, essentially. It was right at New Year's. I kind of got the worst of it. I developed what I thought was an ear infection. My ear was hurting really bad. I was having like a headache and it was all just on this side. I went to the doctor, the GP, for an ear infection. I got antibiotics. I thought all was going to be fine. What I thought was an ear infection kind of evolved to something a bit more. Basically, I ended up having shingles on my face, an outbreak of shingles on my face. For those of you who don't know what shingles is, basically it's just an infection that creates a really, really painful rash. You can get it anywhere on your body, but there's only those special few, me, who tend to get it on their face. This isn't something that you like catch from someone. It's not like a cold where you like bump into someone and you can catch shingles. Essentially what it is that if you've had chicken pox, which I did when I was like 3, the virus never actually goes away out of your body. It just like goes dormant. From that, sometime when you're older, maybe get a little sick, the wind blows in a weird way, I don't know, it's just total luck of the draw that the virus decides to flare up again and it comes in as shingles. And yeah, like I said, it's a really painful rash. It becomes blistery. And yeah, this is actually like good. Like I'm looking like tons better than what I was. If I feel up to it, I may show a picture of what it like really like when it was really bad, what I looked like. But yeah, this is me healing from the rash, and yeah, it's been really tough, I'm not gonna lie. Basically what happened was I had the cold. I thought it was an ear infection. When I went into the GP, I did have a little bit of a rash, but it wasn't anything that I thought of them to like look at. I'd never had shingles, never really heard of shingles, so it wasn't something that was on my mind. I just thought it was an ear infection and that I had a little bit of a rash from my cold, like something like random, like didn't think anything of it. That was on a Monday. Tuesday, I wake up, there's more of a rash, starting to be more like blisters. It's again, like as you can see, it was from my ear all the way down to the side of my face. And I was just thinking, oh, this must be a really intense ear infection, something that, you know, has to get bad, really bad before it gets better again. So I continued just taking the antibiotics and just kind of watching it. Wednesday, I woke up and it was really, or I didn't even wake up, like I didn't really sleep that night, but it was just like really painful. It was like burning sensation, and it was starting, it's gonna be gross, but it was starting to like leak fluids. And so that's when I was starting to think, maybe this is a little bit more than just an ear infection. Kind of, you know, went on like Dr. Google and was like looking up stuff, and we kind of got to the conclusion that it was possibly this rare strain of shingles that comes from, that kind of attacks your ear and shows up on your face. Only very few people get this type of shingles, so I'm very special, you guys. And also my face on Wednesday was swelling. That was another like sign. I'm like, this has got to be more than the ear infection. But this whole side of my face was just like swollen. Like it literally looked like I was a punching bag for like Mike Tyson or something. And it was just, my eye was like almost closed because it was so swollen. My throat glands were swollen, like my ear, like everything was just on the, and it was just on this side of my face. Like this side was just totally fine. This side was just a hot mess. Ended up going to urgent care, and then from urgent care, they sent me over to the main hospital because they were worried that it was infecting like a lot of different areas, just because it came so hard and fast. Like literally like Monday I had gone to the GP and was like relatively fine, and then Wednesday it was just like exploded. So they like sent me to the hospital, and I was going around to all these different departments, and I had to be quarantined because shingles in that phase is really contagious, and it's dangerous for, you know, children who haven't had chickenpox, which I'll get to, and pregnant women, and anyone who just has, you know, like a lower immune system. So I was like in like the hospital, like emergency area, but I was like being quarantined in like separate rooms. So I never really like knew what was going on or how close I was to being seen, and I was in a lot of pain. But yeah, that was like a really long day. They like sent me to the eye department because they wanted to make sure my eye wasn't infected. They had me in the ear and mouth department because my ear was so swollen. They couldn't even look inside because it was so swollen with blisters. And they had me over at the mouth area just to like make sure, like, again, that it wasn't like infected. So that was just like a really long day. Like I went literally on Thursday, I went to the urgent care at like 7 a.m. right when they opened, and from there I had to go back to they sent me to the hospital, the actual main hospital, and I didn't get discharged with like medicine and stuff till like 5 that night. So it was just a really, really long day, and I was really stressful because I am still nursing Landon. But with all that, I got the right medication, the antivirals, started taking that, and it immediately started clearing up. But it is a very long healing process. Like again, this all happened like the first week of January, and I'm recording this, it's the last week of January, and as you can see, I'm still very much in the healing process. It still does hurt every now and then. Now it's more like a prickling, sometimes burning, tingling kind of sensation on my skin. So it's been very very tough, like getting through the days, and especially at night, because that's when I tend to feel it the most, because obviously you're like lying there not doing it, you don't have anything like really distracting you, so that's when I tend to feel it the most. So it's been a really struggle, a real struggle to get proper sleep, because again, also Landon's still getting up, so by the time I start drifting off, Landon's waking up, and then yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a really tough month. On top of that, as I mentioned earlier, Mason ended up getting chickenpox, and that's because of me, because when the blisters that you have are kind of, they call it weeping fluids, that the fluid has the active chickenpox virus. Yeah, last week we noticed a few little bumps, and we're like, is that like, should we be concerned, or is it just like, you know, kids being kids? I don't know. And then the next day I was giving him a bath, and I just like, no, this is definitely like chickenpox. And so yeah, so Mason had chickenpox. He's doing a lot better. He's not really itchy anymore. All his like the flu-like symptoms are all gone. So he's good on that end. I don't think he's really contagious anymore, because we were like really paranoid about him giving it to Landon. So we were like keeping them separate for like several days, and it was just like really tough, because I'm also like dealing with this and with my pain, and like it's been a lot. We've been going through a lot this month, which is why I kind of went radio silent across all of my platforms. I haven't been on I haven't even like looked at Instagram, because I was like, I'm gonna get super FOMO if I even go on there. I haven't looked at Instagram, haven't really done any YouTube stuff, just because our health just hasn't been top notch. We started off 2020 kind of really rough, really rough. But yeah, so I'm trying to get back into it, but like I said, I'm still dealing with a lot of like pain, and it's hard to get through the day. I'm just like super exhausted by the end of the day. by the time I put the boys to bed, which is usually like 7, and I'm just like, I can't do anything else. I'm so exhausted. And then I don't really get much sleep because that's when I feel the pain the most, is when I'm trying to sleep. And so I'm just like tossing and turning all night. It's been a rough January, but I'm trying to be optimistic, trying to, you know, keep life going, keep moving forward. So I obviously picking back up vlogging. I obviously had to hide my face for a while, but I am still kind of like not fully 100% comfortable with like showing this, but it's definitely, like I said, it's way better than what it was. I went on a crazy like skincare shopping spree in hopes that I can eliminate most of this, or like keep from all the scarring to stay, like eliminate most of it. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know how much it will stay, if it's just kind of like bruising that will eventually fade. I'm not so sure. I guess we'll just have to see. Naturally my battery died as I was getting to the end of this, but yeah. So yeah, that's basically how I started 2020. Not gonna lie, physically and mentally I've had a lot of like low days, but I'm trying to get through it, trying to get back into routines, trying to, you know, get back into kind of my creative stuff. Been a long healing process and it's still gonna be going. But yeah, I'm trying to get through it, trying to stay optimistic, hoping that, you know, the worst has been done and the rest of this year will just, you know, kind of smoothly go by, hopefully. We'll see. Yeah, I don't want it to like dull my spirit, so I'm just gonna try and keep pushing forward. So with that said, I'm hoping that we'll have more videos coming. I do have lots planned. I have planned a lot. I've planned out like 3 months of videos. It's just the, you know, filming and executing and all that stuff that needs to happen. Hopefully I'm able to keep up with that. I am ready for February to come. February is the new January. And then we're restarting in February because January was real rough for us. Yeah, I think that's about it for our little sit down. I'm amazed that Landon has stayed asleep for the whole thing. He's been kind of struggling with naps lately. And just sleep in general, which has just, you know, been the story of our lives since he's been born. I guess we'll just continue with the day, and I think it'll just be more cleaning and organizing stuff. Yeah, but I just wanted to give you guys an update on all this stuff. I think that's it. Yay! Yeah, you want to get up and on this? Look at that. Destroyed. Yeah, I have no idea how permanent this is going to be. I'm hoping not that much, but I will keep you guys posted. I might be learning how to do all sorts of makeup tricks depending on how much of this stays. But we'll see, we'll see. This is a rare moment when they're both very chill and just like happy on the floor. Very rare moment in our house. Are you happy? What about you? I'm playing with your stickers. Mason is down, I think I'm gonna go lay down. So I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next one, hopefully coming soon. Okay, bye.